Hey, how you doing? Just wanted to share a craft knife I made today. It's actually something I've been thinking about making for a long time, but I never got around to it. And then I gave the idea to my friend Jeremy the other day and said, hey, maybe you'd like to try and make something like this. And then the next day I realized that I could actually make one myself by chopping up one of my micro hikers and doing it that way. So I did that, and it's a craft knife. So the idea is a small blade with a long, narrow handle, like a pen type X-Acto style, but with a different kind of blade on the end, and just lightweight. And it was to give you a bit more control and different way of handling it and such. So I actually chopped off the end of the tang of the micro hiker and then ground down the handle to fit this. So it's quite light. This entire knife is 1.2 ounces, I think, about 35 grams total. And you can see it's quite a flat sort of taper there. I've got a couple of domed in points here which help hold the sheath on, and also just help your finger and thumb tuck in there for holding it. And the main thing about the long handle is that it's just like a control point, like a pen in your hand for doing craft work and things. So when you're holding it like that, you've just got that long, nice stabilizing point, so you can hold this more delicately in a way and get a longer point. And when you're holding it like that, again, you just have this stabilizing point throughout your hand, so that with light weight, for craft type work and things, you've got a good control point. And this isn't quite the right blade shape for doing this type of work, but it can still be done. And the longer handle again gives you a tension point against there to stabilize it for doing that sort of cutting. So it's quite like it. You could do ideally a blade shape that basically comes out that thickness and just comes down like this, like a pen would be pretty cool. And then get lots of different things, so almost like a Kiridashi in a way, but with a micarta handle. But it's quite nice, yeah, 1.2 ounce. The sheath, it's 1.9 ounce. And 1.2 ounce, the knife itself is 35 grams. It's pretty lightweight, so I'm quite happy with that. And put quite a thin grind on this. So yeah, it's quite a nice little knife, again, just doing craft work and stuff, cutting cable, whatever. I haven't actually sharpened it yet, so you can see it's got a bit of extra force to go through it. Well, I mean, it's not fully sharpened, it's come off the belt, and needs a bit of a touch up, but it's very, very thin, so it can still cut. But yeah, tell me what you think of that idea. I'm not making more of them, of course. I just made the one to try it out. But yeah, I think the idea is quite neat, and it gives you a neck knife with a lot of control that still will fit on your neck very lightly. And yeah, maybe a slightly more inline blade would be the way to go. In fact, this one here, potentially what I could have done is ground off all of that to have a really narrow, long blade. But I thought it'd look quite cool for this experiment, just to do it like that. And now I can still hold it like that and get a lot of control. Thanks for watching.